Out there like rockets.
I gotta pass this around because I know you guys will get a charge of
We
it.
just
seen it.
pick one off?
Huh?
What I want to do, Dan, is Keith, you know my boy Keith, he wants to thank you so much for what you've done for him.
Well,
He says he had to go to Buffalo to see that girl today. They sent her to Buffalo.
Oh, they did send her to Buffalo.
And
Amanda,
she is coming around, and
is she
she's-
beginning to come around?
Yeah, she weighs by now.
Oh,
She's not going to be completely.
yeah.
Normal again.
So the money that they've been raising, they're going to revamp their house. So when she does get home, it's going to be all
I had her in school, had Amanda in school.
wonderful person. She was a wonderful person.
That's what Scott Kinberg was telling me.
Yeah. But he wanted to thank you for everything you've done.
I did get a note from him, so
Oh, did
tell
you?
him I appreciate it. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, I did. Yeah. I wish I
I
could
seen him
have
this
done more.
morning. He brought
Okay.
his kid up the house, and Gloria's babysitting. And, he
So
says,
that's-
make sure you tell Dan.
Yeah.
I said,
Thank
"I'll
you."
tell him."
That is really pretty
Ooh.
special.
I was blown
Did you
away
each get one of those?
Yeah, what size?
when we got the rings.
I don't care
You
what
can
size.
take it out of there if you want.
Make it fit, right?
It's sitting in a little magnet holder. You can take it out of there.
Holy Toledo is right. There's that's an understatement.
When we got the World Series rings
I like the box.
from the Marlins in '97, they had an A ring, a B ring, and a C ring.
Oh, they did.
And the players and the coaches got the A ring, and then the front office personnel got the B ring. And the only difference in the B and the A ring was about five diamonds. But Mr. Illich decided that with the American League Championship ring, he wanted everybody who worked for the organization to have the same ring. And that was one heck of a gesture. And the box that it came in, just you can see it just blew me away. And everybody.
Yeah.
So all three of them came in that box.
No. I just put those in there
Oh, I see.
for effect.
Oh, I see.
So no, the Tigers ring alone came in this
that big
box. Was in that big box.
Cow.
Yeah.
Last spring, I lived down near Fort Myers in the winter, and I went to, I asked him, I have a grandson that lives down there. He was going to be 12, so I said, Trey, what do you want for your birthday? Well, he said, I'd like a new baseball glove. So I said, great. So a Sports Authority had just opened like the day before, right near us, across the street from us. So I went over there and I walked in, and they had greeters there, of course, you know, for their opening. And she said, can I help you? And I said, yeah, I'm looking for a baseball glove for my grandson. So she said, well, see that gentleman over there? So I walked over, it was in the baseball department, you know. And he said, can I help you? And I said, yeah, I'm looking for a baseball glove for my 12-year-old grandson. He said, you came to the right guy. And I said, oh, do you know baseball? And he goes, he showed me his World Series ring.
I wonder who it was.
It was, his name is, I know him, I've talked to him several times since. His name is Bob Dowdell. And he was 18 years old and pitched for the Yankees and won the series in 1958. He was a left-handed pitcher for the Yankees.
No kidding.
And I said, wow. I said, after I get this glove, I'll have you sign. He said, he said, you don't want me to sign it. He said, I only played a couple of years. And I said, well, what happened? He said, well, I got hurt. And he goes like this and pulls his shirt apart. And he had a scar here. It looks like they operated on him with a hatchet or something. Oh, God, it was ugly.
Probably did in those days.
So I said, well, what happened anyway? He said, well, you know, back in those days, he said, some of us used to play two sports. He said, I was also a backup quarterback for Johnny Unitas.
Wow.
He said, you got to be kidding. So I've been back there several times, and we get talking, and, you know.
Is there all the time? He works for the
Yeah, he's I think he's the manager of the
baseball department.
I think he might be the manager of the whole thing. The last time I went there, they had people coming to him from all over.
Jeez.
Walk in there, he's, can I help you, Gordy?
Well, ask him this.
You do one of those? Yeah.
He calls me. Jesus, last night,
His locker was right across from mine.
really gets wild, and he calls stuff, and he
I went
says,
there,
why
let's
didn't
see,
they get
I
him out of there?
I had my hands on the steering wheel, and he really hadn't taken a close look at the ring, and he said, Dad, can I see your ring? And I said, sure. So I took the ring off and he put it on his little hand. He's 11 years old and he's marveling at the ring. Wow, Dad, this is really cool. This is neat stuff. And he's looking at it and looking at it. And he says, now tell me, what happens when you die?
Wow. So what did you say?
I said, are you trying to get rid of me? And he said, no. I was just curious. What'll happen? And I said, well, if you're good, something might happen, but I'm not telling you right now.
What a neat story.
So now I got to sleep with one eye open.
I won't get another World Series.
Right.
Yeah.
I've got the other one, right.
I went to a St. Louis Browns game. They played the Red Sox. See, September 16th, 1951 was my brother was married in St. Louis. He married a girl from St. Louis that he married from Chautauqua. So he said, we're all going, all the groomsmen are going to the ball game that day, and we saw the Browns play the Red Sox, you know, and Walt Dropo and Ted Williams was playing then, and it was really
treat.